an AI that was bent on enslaving humanity and taking over the world, I don't really think they would send somebody as jacked and noticeable as Arnold Schwarzenegger back in time to do the job. I think they would rather send somebody that more vanilla taffy flavored like Elon Musk to do it instead because nobody would suspect that guy. It's time to rant! Rantpage! Hey everybody, this is Jarcy Cola coming at you. And I'm just finding out that they plan to make a fifth Matrix movie. You heard that right. A fifth one. As if the last one didn't bury the franchise for any fan that might want to see it again. I mean, I can't imagine anybody wanting to see it another one after that. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually, unpopular opinion, I actually did not hate the last Matrix movie. I really enjoyed their take on nostalgia being kind of a glitch in the Matrix, and that's why we can't escape it. That's why it's everywhere. Because it's pretty much a glitch that has gone awry. And that makes sense, considering that we keep making and remaking the same fucking movies over and over and over, even though nobody is going to see these fucking movies. And when nobody goes to see these movies, it's toxic fandom's fault every fucking time, instead of, maybe nobody wanted to see that movie again. I don't know. Call me old fashioned, but I would enjoy something new every once in a while. But, anyways, it says here a fifth Matrix movie is currently in development. Drew Goddard is set to write and direct the new installment, with Lana Wachowski as an executive producer. This will be the first Matrix film not directed by the Wachowskis. Good, I guess. While the plot details are still under wraps, it is confirmed that Keanu Reeves is in for the new film, as he should. I mean, what else can he do? Like another Constantine? Get the fuck out of here. That said, I don't really have any true hang-ups for another Matrix. I just think if they want to make another Matrix, they need to get rid of the Neo story and try something new. Go back. Go back to the human time when everything fell apart. Go tell the fucking movie that's in the Animatrix. Make the movie about the second Renaissance. I keep saying it. That would be a great movie. It's scary. It's dark. You can make a trilogy out of it. Like why the robot uprising began. And, I mean, with all this creepy AI shit happening in the world today, it's kind of relevant, that story. If you go back and watch it, you can watch it in pieces on YouTube. Like, you want to see a disturbing AI apocalyptic cartoon, that one is good. Highly recommend it. And they should make a movie out of that, but it's the same problems I have with the Terminator franchise. I'm a big Terminator fan. I've always, since I was like 2, I was playing with the action figures and obsessed, just literally obsessed with those movies. I remember this one time my dad took me to sit on the bike that was in the movie because it was on display at the Pennsylvania Farm Show. and I was the happiest kid alive. Let me tell you what. But what I feel like they keep fucking up with those movies is that they keep trying to send a robot back in time to kill somebody that's going to lead the resistance. It's just the same story over and over again. And the last one, it had some good ideas. I liked the beginning. I was enthralled, and then they just fucking did what they always do in Hollywood and try to make a message out of everything. Like, I just have this vision of sitting in the movie theater, like, and the trailer comes out, and they're like, "Do you like the Terminator?" And I'm in there like, "Yeah." "Do you like Sarah Connor?" "Fuck yeah." "Do you like AI robots fighting humanity?" "Hell yeah." Well, then you need to sit down and listen right here, because now Sarah Connor's a drunk. The new hero's a 90-pound girl, and she's not going to give birth to a man that's going to lead the resistance. She is the resistance. And if you got a problem with that, well, then you are a bigot. Coming this summer. And I'm just like, in the movie theater, like, oh, that was sad. But anyhow, I keep going off on a tangent. That movie, the only story left to tell in that franchise is the Kyle Reese Terminator story of him going back in time. Or, like, you know, they were in the story, it left you with they damn near defeated Skynet, and there was nothing left to do but, like, crush them, and they were storming their main facility, their main factory or whatever, and they won the war. They smashed them into bits. But one of them was able, or Skynet was able to send back the Schwarzenegger T-800 back in time to kill the boy when he's born and what have you. So he had to go back in time. And then there's this weird twist that the whole time Kyle or John Connor was grooming his friend Kyle Reese to fuck his mom, which is kind of weird, being that John Connor was basically a pimp for his mom. But anyways, and then, Sarah Connor basically fucked an unborn child, which is strange. But again, the only story left to tell is the war. The fucking I forget what they call it in the franchise, but the war in '97, and then that expands into the end of the war where they send Kyle Reese back in time. That's a trilogy I would like to see, and they almost did it with Salvation, but then I don't know what the fuck. They started too far back, and everyone lost interest. I liked Salvation. I thought it was incomplete. Obviously, it was, but there's some artistic, creative liberties they took that were kind of weird, but fine movie. All I know is if an AI really existed, like an AI that was bent on enslaving humanity and taking over the world, I don't really think they would send somebody as jacked and noticeable as Arnold Schwarzenegger back in time to do the job. I think they would rather send somebody that more vanilla taffy flavored, like Elon Musk, to do it instead, because nobody would suspect that guy. They fucking laugh at that guy, and especially when he does become super powerful, he claims that he doesn't trust AI while he's building it. Like that would be a better twist. That's all I'm saying, and it would make more sense in a dominant reigning perspective. But yeah, this AI stuff is concerning. It's taking over art jobs and real jobs, and every time you listen to these whatchamacallit, these new yuppies, tech bros, go on Joe Rogan's podcast, talk about how, everyone who is afraid of losing their jobs or whatever, they're just going to have to learn something new, like truck drivers, and then acting like they're saints, and that they think their AI overlords will treat them like saints. It's some fucked up shit, dude. They like the world's getting took over by a bunch of fucking nerds, basically. But here we are. Anyways, thanks for listening, you guys.